Thank you for listening to BizPod with me, Paul.
And me, Rachel.
Our weekly business English podcast where we talk about the news, social media, and hot topics from a business point of view. You'll get a podcast and links to the articles we discuss. This way you can share your thoughts too. Join us as we discuss what's on our minds this week. So have you ever lost any luggage when you've been travelling?
Fortunately not. What about you?
I don't think so. I wouldn't know. I don't really pay much attention to my luggage, to be honest.
Well, we don't really, A, travel very often, and B, we usually have one bag, and C, it's usually in our car, so we'd have to lose the car to lose the bag.
Yeah. Okay, suppose we're talking about sort of people losing their luggage when they're flying.
Yeah.
Did you know that, well, it doesn't. This article we're talking about doesn't really go into the details, the nitty-gritty details. But there must be hundreds or potentially thousands of people who lose their bags when they're travelling.
Oh, I'm just going to pause you there. Can you explain nitty-gritty details? That was lovely.
Oh, well, nitty-gritty just means the details, the finite information.
The small print.
The small print.
Aha.
Rather than saying a lot of people,
Okay.
saying like 3,000 people,
Yeah.
the nitty-gritty details.
No, you're right though. The article doesn't really go into the nitty-gritty details, but it does raise a very important activity that I didn't know existed, where you can go and blind buy a suitcase that somebody lost.
Yeah. So what do you mean by blind buy? Explain that one.
Pay for the bag without opening it to see what's inside.
Yeah. And
wow.
I think this article says that on average someone's paying sort of 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds, about similar in dollars or euros for a bag. You don't know who owned the bag. You don't know what's in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine if you paid like 50 euros for a bag that was full of diamonds.
Well, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
But I think most people are actually paying money for the suitcase itself, because these are some very nice suitcases. I mean, suitcases are not cheap.
That's
so
true.
if you bought a brand new suitcase, it might cost you 2 or 3 times as much. So whatever's inside is just an added bonus.
Yeah. I mean, from the article, a lot of people were kind of doing it as a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're going to find in there. I think there's one lady involved who bought a few suitcases, and there was like Gucci handbags, lots of designer shoes, which she sold on eBay and actually made some money.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing to do as a little hobby.
Yeah.
This article also talks about TikTokers, people on TikTok, opening lost luggage on TikTok.
Yeah, so they're selling the video of you watching them opening the opening the suitcase.
Opening the suitcase, yeah.
See what's inside it, the excitement, wow.
And if you've got like millions of views on TikTok of you opening a suitcase, you're making loads of money, I imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, I just think it's a fun thing to do. If we lived anywhere near an airport where they did that, I would definitely go along and buy a suitcase, wouldn't you?
It'd be worth having a go, yeah.
Yeah, it's like playing the lottery, or or getting a bingo ticket or something. You gotta have a go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting sort of idea. It reminds me of that TV show. The TV show I can't remember the name of. It's an American TV show where people bid on the contents of a storage locker.
Yeah, storage unit.
Yeah, so someone's had a storage unit. Perhaps they then failed to pay the rent on the storage unit for like 3 months. After that, the storage unit owner claims the goods and just auctions them off to people. And someone's made a TV show out of it in America.
But they bid, don't they? They bid for it before they've opened the door. There might be a Harley Davidson motorbike in there. There might be an old Porsche. There might be nothing.
Yeah, and they can bid, you might bid a few hundred or a few $1,000s.
Yeah.
Then you open it up and then all of these things that are inside. I mean, watching those TV shows, it's quite interesting to see what people store and kind of forget about.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of the shows that I've seen, lots of those episodes I've seen, people have made quite a bit of money.
Yeah. They
from
resell
finding
them.
things that they resell.
Yeah. It's pretty good. But I mean, within this article, there is a very, very good piece of advice.
don't lose your luggage?
No, not that. It says that when you travel, put a piece of paper inside your bag with your name, address, and telephone number on, so that if your bag gets lost and somebody opens the bag, because everybody has a tag on the outside with your name on it, but nobody thinks to put a piece of paper inside. And there was one person who had put their name and address in, and the person who bought the suitcase actually went and returned it to them.
Yeah.
So they're saying, if you have a piece of paper inside your bag, when they open it, they can then give it back. Yeah, and give it back to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely when you're traveling, don't just think about adding a label to the outside of your bag. Put just a little piece of paper. Maybe you got a business card inside your bag. And then if it does get lost, if the tag gets pulled off, if somebody opens your bag, there's information for them to try and
contact you and find you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they will. They might be totally dishonest depending on what's in your bag. If there's diamonds, you might get it back without the diamonds. You know what I mean? Or diamonds? I don't know about any diamonds.
There were no diamonds when I opened it. Gold? No gold.
Yeah.
Fancy watch? What, this one? No.
Rolex? I always wear a Rolex, yeah. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
But it's quite an interesting article.
I think it's an interesting article. I think maybe in the world where people are always looking to earn a little bit of extra cash, might be a good idea. You never know what you're going to find. I think it is like a lottery. It's a gamble. Yeah. You might end up losing money, but wow, it's amazing what people sort of lose in their luggage or maybe forget about.
Yeah, and did you know there is actually a museum, Paul?
I didn't until I read this article in Alabama.
Yeah, in Alabama, there is the Unclaimed Baggage Museum in Scottsboro, where they actually put found treasures on display of all the weird, wacky, and wonderful things that people had in their luggage and then they lost.
Yeah, I mean, that image that we're looking at now looks like a cast member from Cats the Musical, doesn't it?
I mean,
lost their luggage.
You would have thought when they put in a claim for the lost luggage that these weird things would have been found because they're that unusual.
You would have thought so.
But then I'm sure there's a few things in people's luggage that they're not going to say they've got in their luggage because they don't want people to find out.
Yeah, quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
okay. Anyway, very interesting article, very interesting sort of ideas. Yeah.
Okay, well, if you land up going to a lost luggage baggage sale,
let us know what you find.
Yeah, do a video.
In your luggage.
Yeah, it'll be really exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. We hope you liked our podcast. And please don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us. Until next time, goodbye.